This is the Boston Celtics newsfeed on CLNS Radio. Today is Saturday, March 18th, 2017. Corey Prescott reporting for CLNS Radio, the leading online provider of audio-video coverage for the Boston Celtics. Clearly missing the services of Isaiah Thomas during last night's 98-95 victory over the lowly Brooklyn Nets, Brad Stevens decided to divvy up point guard duties for the Boston Celtics last night. Starting in Thomas's place, Marcus Smart went 3 of 14 from the floor, but chipped in with 5 assists, 3 steals, and a perfect 5 of 5 from the charity stripe, including 4 clutch makes down the stretch. Stevens also elected to extend Terry Rozier's minutes. The second-year guard out of Louisville played 23 minutes, 6 more than his regular season average, and similar to Smart, found the basket to be a difficult place for success, going scoreless to the tune of 0 of 8 shooting from the floor, but did salvage his performance somewhat with 6 boards, 4 assists, and a plus-minus rating of +5, and some heavy play down the stretch with 8 fourth-quarter minutes. Said Al Horford following last night's win, the Celtics' 43rd of the season, quote, "Isaiah does so much for us on the offensive end, but we had a bunch of guys step up and we were able to get it done by committee," end quote. A committee is exactly what would be needed, not necessarily strictly from the point guard spot, but from an overall offensive standpoint until Thomas returns. The on-off numbers are not promising. Although the Celtics' defensive rating improves to 98.7 with the poor defensive Thomas off the court, the offense has turned anemic whenever IT4 steps off. In more than 1,100 minutes with Thomas on the bench this season, Celtics' offensive rating drops to a ghastly 99.6. Take that number and apply it to a whole season, and the Celtics would possess the worst offense in the league. Smart is certainly one player who would be counted on to step up. Third-year guard has taken baby steps this season, and although his shooting percentages remain an eyesore, there are small encouraging signs to take note of. 1. Smart has improved his stroke at the foul line. After shooting 65% his rookie season, Smart bumped that up to 77% last season, and he has that all the way up to 80% this season. That's no small feat, as Smart shot 58% from the charity stripe for the whole month of November, which included a Celtics win at Miami in which the Heat deployed a hack-a-Marcus strategy on the Celtics guard to try and get back in the game. Despite seeing his field goal percentage and three-point percentage tumble in the month of March to 33 and 18% in the month, Smart has been laser-focused from the line during this time, connecting on 88% of his freebie attempts. That includes last night's pivotal makes down the stretch, in which Smart looked ever as confident. Perhaps that consistent stroke will eventually carry over to his regular shot attempts across the floor. Above the break threes remain his Achilles heel at a 25% clip. However, Smart has knocked down nearly 44% of his three-point attempts from the corners this season. Smart continues to bring the defensive intensity night in and night out, and evidence with his crashing of the glass that drew an end-of-the-game foul on Jeremy Lin. Smart's winning plays will go a long way in deciding how the Celtics fare when Thomas sits. In other NBA news, taking season is upon us, and the Los Angeles Lakers and Phoenix Suns are competing neck and neck for the right to have the second most ping pong balls on May 16th, when the fate of a number of franchises will be decided. The Suns have decided to officially shelve Brandon Knight, in addition to Eric Bledsoe, for the season. Knight was having the worst season in his 6th year out of Kentucky, with averages of 11 points on 40% shooting. Along with Devin Booker, Eric Bledsoe has been the Suns' best player, and has enjoyed a personal renaissance after being injured in 2 out of his last 3 seasons. The Suns have also put veteran Tyson Chandler on ice, as the 34-year-old has not suited up since February 15th, ironically a 36-point drubbing of the Lakers. The Lakers, meanwhile, have everything in netting a top 3 selection in the 2017 draft. If that pick falls out of the top 3, that pick in 2017 goes to the Philadelphia 76ers. What's worse, the Lakers will also forfeit a 2019 first-round pick to Orlando should Philadelphia receive this year's first-rounder from the Lakers. The Lakers have put $136 million in salaries on the bench, shutting down off-season acquisitions Luol Deng and Timofey Mozgov for the remainder of the season. Not that those two would have helped much, but the losing seems to be working. The Lakers have lost 12 out of the last 13 games. The one win against Phoenix on March 9th. Celtics newsfeed is being powered by the SeatGeek ticketing app, the smartest and easiest way to buy and sell sports and concert tickets. Get a $20 rebate on your first purchase by downloading the free SeatGeek app to your phone. Go to the settings tab and click add a promo code and enter the code CELTSNEWS. That's CELTS News. All one word for a $20 rebate, and so SeatGeek knows to set you. To stay up to speed on the 17-time world champions, follow CLNSradio.com on Twitter at CLNS Radio. Be sure to subscribe to the Celtics newsfeed both on iTunes and Stitcher, as well as the CLNS Radio mobile podcast app. This has been Corey Prescott for Celtics Newsfeed.